now my pleasure to introduce to you our senior speaker for this morning, Miss Cathleen Suresh. Cathleen.
Oh, she's waiting for everybody to sit.
The journey is over. Our prize is won. 4 years ago, we embarked on this epic journey to expand our knowledge, to forge strong connections, and to become independent individuals. During the course of this journey, we had many essential decisions to make. And in fact, one of the most important questions that many of us faced was, do we make the switch to Facebook timeline or not? While I'm still contemplating this switch myself, I'd like to take a look at our own timeline as students at Schaumburg High School. The first event on our timeline was freshman orientation, when we hesitantly stepped into this vast building that we call Schaumburg High School, with assignment notebook and cool Schaumburg sack in hand. We then became official high schoolers, where we navigated these treacherous paths, started new classes, made new friends, and most importantly, learned not to stand up at lunch when the bells for the gym classes rang. We had the opportunity to attend the school dances and festivities for the very first time, where we explored new worlds under the sea, where we wandered with Alice in Wonderland, and where we even danced with Harry Potter and his Hogwarts friends. Next on our timeline, as sophomores, we returned stronger, with a new confidence and a fierce gleam in our eyes. During that year, Rachel's challenge taught us lessons of kindness, and we were introduced to the honorable event of St. Baldrick's, where we put our hearts and our minds together and fought a bigger fight for a greater cause. Through this event, we revealed the pride and dedication that we hold in our hearts as we work together to fundraise for cancer research. Because graduates, we are SHS. We are persevering individuals who seek to better the world day after day. We then returned to the doors of this majestic building the very next year, this time as upperclassmen. We began to demonstrate our Saxon pride, and we saw the skill, talent, and maturity that we were all developing as our dedicated athletes in poms, gymnastics, flags, cross-country, and wrestling led us to victories at state. Then finally, the wait was almost over. In August of 2011, we started the beginning of the end, and we walked into this building with our class's special senior Saxon swagger. Senior year brought out some of our most unforgettable memories as our talented singers performed in T-Mobile's Home for the Holidays advertisement, as our very own teachers danced before us at the Holidays Pop Assembly, and as we experienced yet another round of St. Baldrick's success. We experienced a new year of state championships, this time coming from our skilled debate team, our talented flags team, and a repeat for our wrestling stars. As the year concluded, we all sat at the edge of our seats, waiting for this very day where we could call ourselves high school graduates. We progressed from the momentous Mondays to the Freaky Fridays, week after week. And now finally, we have reached this much anticipated event. While we may conclude our triumphant senior year in just a few hours, our timeline does not end here. We don't put down our book just quite yet. Throughout our days in SHS, we amassed many memories and lessons that we shall implement daily as we face the future. In giving a motivational speech to myself and a few of my classmates, Administrator Mr. Rogers asked us, "Why settle for good when you can be great?" Students, that's what it means to be a part of SHS. Because as graduates of this high school, we will not forget the perseverance and dedication that led us to greatness. We are hard workers and talented young individuals. But as professional basketball player Kevin Durant once noted, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. This lesson was evident as we attended assembly after assembly, year after year, to applaud our fellow Saxons' great accomplishments. Because students, we are Schaumburg High School. We are the future. I know that for all of us here, this feels like an ending, a conclusion after 4 years of striving. It has been a challenge. We have gained friends and experiences and hopefully learned a few important lessons along the way. Incredibly, as we close this chapter, we start a new timeline for the commencement of the rest of our lives. Look around. Look at these victors sitting next to you. Look at yourself. What lies here is an unlimited well of potential. Don't restrict yourselves. Dare to dream, raise over $100,000 to end cancer, and then do it all over again. Congratulations, graduates, on concluding your high school journey, and may your future continue to hold success and happiness. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathleen. Throughout their time at Schaumburg High School, the students before us have been earning academic credit. It is my pleasure to certify to you, Mrs. Klimkowitz and Mr. Gerber, that all the students receiving diplomas this morning have met the requirements for graduation as set forth by the State of Illinois and the Board of Education of Township High School District 211. Mr. Richard Gerber, representing the Board of Education, will now accept the class 2012. Mr. Richard Gerber.